W7 Live. Good evening. A little early, but it's senior night tonight at Verona, so we are going to get on the floor for senior night festivities. You're watching Senior Week on W7. Janesville, Craig, and Verona scheduled tip 7:15. But as I said, they're getting ready to start senior night festivities, and we're going to be on the floor, get you inside access to that. Right after this, you're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Thank you all for coming out today. At this time, we'd like to recognize some amazing seniors who have made a huge impact on our program. First off is Taylor Stremmel. Taylor Stremmel is here tonight with her parents, Sarah and Pete. Taylor would like to thank her parents for all the time, energy, and sacrifice they have given to put her in this position. Her family for always being in her corner and being the loudest cheers, and for her friends for undying support and encouragement. She would also like to thank all of her coaches for pushing her on and off the court. After graduation, Taylor will attend the University of Iowa on a basketball scholarship, where she will major in Next up is Reagan Briggs. Reagan Briggs is here tonight with her parents, Randy and Julie. Reagan would like to thank her parents for all they have done to support her and her passions. She would like to thank her family and friends for coming to the games and cheering her on all these years. She would also like to thank all her coaches and trainers for pushing her to be the best self both on and off the court. After graduation, Reagan will attend St. Cloud State University on a basketball scholarship, where she will major in basketball. Next up is Maya Ellis. Maya is here tonight with her parents, Drew and Emily. Maya would like to thank her parents first for the amount of time, money, and support they have put into this sport. She would also like to thank every family member and friend that has shown up and supported her in any way over the years. Basketball has given Maya a community that she will forever be grateful for. After graduation, Maya plans to attend the University of Minnesota to major in psychology. Next up is Ella Borzalski. Ella is here tonight with her parents, Tim and Erica. Ella would like to thank her parents for the time, energy, and money they have put in to get Ella where she is today. She would also like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for their unwavering support and always pushing her to be her best. After graduation, Ella plans to attend the University of Wisconsin to major in biology. We would also like to acknowledge the 7 seniors from Janesville, Craig tonight as well. You can stand up at this time.
Let's rock this joint! Oh, yeah! You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Inconceivable! When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
I want you to remember this face here, okay? This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
I'm kind of a big deal.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
How about that?
Come on! Quit stalling!
W7 Live. Welcome to Verona as Senior Week rolls on W7. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Verona High School for tonight's Big 8 matchup between the Janesville Craig Cougars and the Verona Wildcats. Gary Whipperman running solo tonight. And excited for our senior night to continue, and sad because our season unfortunately is coming to an end. But you know what? We live in the moment, so we're going to be excited about tonight. And here's breaking news. I love my breaking news. See if you guys can see this. 12 points. 12 points away from 1,000 for Taylor Stremlow, and we're going to have it live tonight on W7. On paper, in person, however you want to look at it, this is going to be a mismatch. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Verona's 23-0. They got Taylor Stremlow. They've got Reagan Briggs. They've got Maya Ellis. They've got so many weapons. Janesville Craig coming in tonight. 11 wins and 12 losses. But remember, this is why we play. This is why we don't just say, hey, on paper it says they should win, therefore the game's over. It doesn't work that way. You got to play the game. And anytime you roll the ball out, anything can happen. So we're excited about to see what's going to happen tonight. You're watching the Dual Concrete pregame show on W7. We've got an interview coming up with Lexi Richardson, the head coach for Verona. She talks about their seeding in the WIA tournament. If you haven't heard, they are the number 3 seed, even though they're 23-0. Number 1 is Oregon. Number 2 is Arrowhead. And Verona's number 3. Richardson, this is her first year as a head coach of the Verona Wildcats. She spent 2 years under Angie Murphy. the legendary Angie Habib Murphy, who was here 19 years, inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2013, 323 career wins, 5 state title appearances, state tournament appearances, and D1 state champs 2016. But she got a lot out of Coach Murphy, and she feels she's ready for this opportunity. And the first year, you got to say, I don't know what else she could do than to prove it. But we're going to have a quick interview with her. We'll be back. You're watching the Dual Concrete pregame show on W7. Tonight's game brought to you by Dual Concrete. Concrete work requires specific expertise, and you need to find a Wisconsin contractor that has the tools, experience, and desire to get the job done right. At Dual Concrete Construction, we understand all of the intricacies involved in any concrete job you need to complete. Our licensed and insured contractors have the skills and knowledge you need to complete your project safely and efficiently. Visit dualconcrete.com to learn more. As always, our broadcast tonight presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Go to jollygoodsoda.com, put in your zip code, and you can find the nearest Jolly Good retailer near you. Quick break, back with Coach Richardson. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Lexi, your first year with the program, your team with a great, undefeated season. How's it been as just a first-year head coach?
Yeah, it's been so fun. It's such a great group of girls, is because of her. And so really just trying to continue that and have some fun while we're doing it.
What's some advice that Angie gave you as you took on this in your first year?
Yeah, I think one thing is just don't stress the small stuff.
Yeah.
Really get after the girls at practice and have some fun with it. If we're having fun with it, we're obviously winning some games, and so that's going to be the best part of it.
Obviously, Verona earning a 3 seed. You were undefeated on the season, so you might have expected a higher seed, but is that motivating for your team at all?
Yeah, absolutely. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and so we're in a spot to be able to beat the best teams in the state, and it's a great challenge for us and great motivation going forward.
Looking for your first state championship since 2016. What does your team have to do to get to the Rush Center?
Yeah, I think it happens in practice. Getting after it with each other, staying competitive, staying locked in on all of the little things. We got 3 games this week, so getting a lot of good game practice this week, and then a lot of practice next week before going into those games. So I think really just staying locked in, using this 3 seed as motivation, and seeing where we can go.
Interesting having 3 games after finding out who you're playing and your seed. How important are these 3 games though, just to get ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, super important. I think part of the reason we play Monona Grove tomorrow is to sort of check in and see where we're at, getting ready for playoffs, for the state tournament, all of that sort of stuff. And so, it's really helpful to sort of see where we're at and sort of go from there, make some fine tweaks next week and off to the races.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, and best of luck to
Welcome back to the Dual Concrete pregame show. Dual Concrete Construction, our goal, provide you affordable quality concrete work. We take care of all the details of the job from start to finish. To get your next concrete project started, give our team of professionals a call and describe what it is you're looking for, and we'll begin the quoting process. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin contractor. Get your job done right the first time. Visit dualconcrete.com. That's DUEL concrete.com to learn more. Well, we'll let you skip ahead and go right to the tip-off. How's that? Having some internet issues tonight, so worst case, if it doesn't work, come back, check later. We'll have it upload the whole thing in its entirety without the freezing. We are underway. Verona gets the tip, and right away a foul. Go to the line, Reagan Briggs for 2. First one for Briggs, in and good. Second one, also good. 2-0 Verona. Stremlow, pull up, Jay got it, 10 away. 990 for Taylor Stremlow. We'll try and get over and get on the court when Taylor breaks it. 4-0 Verona, now a steal. $17:20 to go, first half. Look at the clock up for y'all. $4-0 Wildcats. No Maya Nicholson tonight for Janesville Craig, as it's been all year. Knee injury last year has taken away her senior year, unfortunately. She's a great athlete, great kid, fun competitor to watch. It's too bad we're seeing that so much this year, so many knee injuries this year. Basket and foul. 992. .993, 7 points away. And she has 5 of Verona's 7. Steal, stolen back. Here come the Cougars. 21, that's Lily Galandino Duchette. Inside and stolen by Briggs. In transition, Stremlow saves our camera. The kid does everything. She literally saved our camera from getting hit by a basketball. Craig basketball. I mean, she had no chance at that. She went after it to save the camera. Buckets missed. Stremlow on the rebound. Craig the other way. 2 points for number 23. Abby Kloss. Briggs, no good on the shot. Rebound. Cougars. Foul. Watch out for some dimes dropping tonight with Taylor Stremlow, I'll tell you that. First one in and good, 7-3. Second one rolls around and out. Under 16 minutes, Stremlow. 10 points for Stremlow. Beg your pardon, 8 points. Verona has 10. So now 4 points away from 1,000 for Taylor Stremlow. And what I'm going to probably do is when she gets to 10 points on her next basket, we're going to break play-by-play coverage. I'm going to take a camera over by the bench so that we can capture it right away when it happens. So don't panic. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go over where they are. So when she hits her 1,000, we'll be right there with her. And since I'm the play-by-play guy, producer, that's my job. I don't want to get fired for missing the shot. You can't do that. You can't miss the shot. 10-3. Verona, 8 points for Taylor Stremlow. Corner three, short. Stremlow on the rebound. Taylor on the dish, didn't get it. Put back, in and good. That's number 3. Ella Grozalski, the 4th senior on this team. 4 seniors. Stremlow, Briggs, Ellis, and Grozalski. Great dish. Couldn't finish Grozalski from Briggs that time. 12-6 Verona, 14:27 to go. Skip pass. Wing 3, long. Ellis on the rebound. Grozalski ahead to 22. That's Ali Jersa. 3 for Stremlow, no good. Cougars on the board, out of bounds. It'll stay with Janesville Craig. 12-6, 14:07 remaining first half. You're watching Senior Week on W7 Live. We are at Verona High School for Janesville Craig at Verona. Last home game for these 4 seniors. Coming off the curl, no good on the shot. Lily Campbell. I asked Coach Maley, who does a lot of our color commentary, for his kind of readout on Verona. He watched one of their games earlier today and kind of gave me his thoughts. Deep, athletic, and amazing point guard, and more size than you see at first glance. You know, that's true. If you look at this team, I mean, they run around 5'7", 5'8", and they can all play just about anywhere. So I mean, that's a huge advantage to have that many tall, athletic kids on your team. Stolen by Stremlow. Underhand scoop pass. Briggs from Stremlow. I told you, keep your eyes open. You're going to see some dimes tonight. Now a steal, Taylor Stremlow. That's 10. She's 2 away. We're going to get on the floor. I'll be back. 1,000 points for Taylor Stremlow in her career, which of course is a milestone, but don't forget one important thing. She missed her entire sophomore year. So, in effect, she's done 1,000 points in 3 seasons. 18-8. .57 remaining. And now a steal. Pass ahead and broken up. Now recovered by Riggs. Corner 3, side of the backboard. Stremlow on the board. Why not? 20-8. Timeout. We'll be back. You're watching W7 Live. (20-10) Verona with 12:11 left first half. Rebound Cougars, and almost a steal, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. Stremlow into the front court. Pass inside, shot, good. That was number 3, Ella Gorzalski. Gorzalski coming in tonight averaging 6.7 per game. Stremlow 17.8 and Briggs 27.7. You heard me right. Reagan Briggs averaging 27.7 points per game. That's crazy. She's having an unbelievable senior year. I loved the 6 finalists for Miss Basketball. They missed 2, though. One of them's right here. 22-10. The other one, Sydney Cherney in Reedsburg. Don't believe me? She had 35 rebounds in a game Tuesday night. In a game, 35. You get 35 rebounds in a game, you're in. I don't care who your competition. I get tired of this nonsense. Well, gee, their conference isn't very good. Well, you know what? A lot of conferences in the state aren't very good. That's the way it is. You got some really good teams, you got some terrible teams, and you got some in the middle. It's just the way it is. It's not a criticism. That's just the way it is. So I want to hear this baloney. Well, geez, I didn't play anybody. Well, so what? 35 rebounds? They're not playing fifth graders. Pass ahead. Briggs shot. No. I mean, you're not playing a rec league team. These are high school varsity WIA teams. Some don't have the talent of others. That's the way it is. Doesn't mean their wins don't count. Doesn't mean their points don't count. They count. You get 35 rebounds in a game, that counts. Unless you're playing kindergartners. 35 rebounds in one game. She's a Miss Basketball finalist. Her and Briggs both. You average 27.7 points a game on a team that's 23-0. You're a Miss Basketball finalist. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Well, gee, they play. You see their non-con schedule for Verona? Beaver Dam, Hortonville. Arrowhead. No, they didn't play Arrowhead. Beaver Dam, Hortonville, Monona Grove. Yeah, that's pretty good. McFarland. Waupun. That's good competition. Now, if you got 3 points in each of those games and 53 against somebody else, okay, maybe. But like I said, I agree with the 6. I just think 2 more would have been the right thing. Add Sid Cherney from Reedsburg, and add Reagan Briggs from Verona. And I think then you got to feel. I know, I get it. It's like college football playoffs, right? Well, where's the line? Is it 8? Is it 10? Is it 44? I mean, I get it. They got to cut it off somewhere, and I get that. And it's not criticism of the selection process. I think out of those 8, you could have picked any 6 and be fine. Briggs drive off the basket. Reagan Briggs. 30-12. He had 30 points in 8 minutes. Pass ahead. Oh, Redonk. Stremlow on a sweet dish by number 22, Ali Ursa. That was fantastic. Timeout, Craig. It's all Verona, 34-12. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Here is your Jolly Good Soda trivia question for tonight. Lexi Richardson, the head coach of Verona, holds a very distinct record in the all-time records of girls basketball in the state of Wisconsin. She is number 1 in this statistic all time. I'm not talking about this year, this weekend. I'm talking about all time of all time of all time. Nobody has a higher percentage in this category than her. What is the record that Lexi Richardson, head coach at Verona, holds? 34-12. Bucket. Allison Bosley on the baskets. And Verona leads 36-12. And there's a travel. It'll be Verona ball. 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining first half. Briggs, spot up three. Bingo. One of the things that Coach Maley mentioned in his write-up to me was about Reagan Briggs, how she's just always in that ready shooter's position. And, of course, you could thank Taylor Stremlow for delivering them that way, but she's always in that shooting pocket ready to strike, and she did it right there. Pass ahead, Stremlow, reverse layup, no good. Now she's just showing off. Pass ahead, three from the wing, long. That was Galandino Duchette, and now Briggs has it. Stremlow, drive. Taylor looked like Jim Taylor going over left guard for the pack. Looked like a dive left, student body right, Stremlow. 8:22 to go, 39-12 Verona. Foul is on the floor. It'll be Verona basketball under the basket. Three, no good. Stremlow on the steal. I mean, if you turn away for 1 second, she's gone. 41-12. Steal. Wow. Stremlow. They're just having fun out there. They're just playing. They're just playing their game. 43-12. Abby Kloss on the basket. Corner three, yes. Ali Jerza for three, and the lead is 32, 46-14, 7.5. We're gonna have a quick night tonight. Should have a running clock in the second, even in the second half. Pass ahead, Stremlow missed the bunny. Goes and tracks down the rebound, and what a dish! Wow! What I was saying about Coach Maley, he gave me his analysis just of the Verona team, and he said some interesting things that I want to point out. He said, Briggs, a professional scorer, strong but can make the three, greatly benefits from playing with Stremlow. Always shot ready because Taylor's going to get her the ball in the shooting pocket. Stremlow, a D1 kid playing at 85%. What does that mean, do you think? A D1 kid. So let me say it again. I asked him about Taylor Stremlow. He said she's a D1 kid playing 85%. What he said, what that means is there's nobody right now at the level she's at to push her to 100%. And there's nobody on this floor to do that. And again, this is not to disparage anybody she's playing against, any of her opponents. It's just a fact. She's going to Iowa for women's basketball. I mean, it's just a fact. She's playing at 85% because she can excel at 85%. Most of us will get to the level that we think that we're excelling at, and that's kind of where we are. Now, she's going to find out next year that she has another level. She just doesn't need it very often. She'll need it next year. I mean, you can bet on that. She'll need it. But right now, 85% is blowing everybody else away. It won't next year. So it's not that she's lazy. It's not that she's not working or trying. She is. But there's another level that she doesn't really fully aware of yet. And again, this is not to denigrate her intelligence or anything like that. It's just experience. She'll find that level at Iowa next year. You can bet on it. Lisa Bluter will pull that out of her, and her teammates and her opponents will pull that out of her. In 2 years, you will not recognize this kid, I guarantee you. And again, it's said in all love. We love Taylor Stremlow. She knows that. 52-14. But I thought it was a very interesting comment and one I'd never really kind of thought of before. 3-point shot short. But if you look at like Natalie McNeil from UW Green Bay, I mean, we saw Natalie up close and personal for 3 years in high school, 4 years. I mean, she was all-state her whole career. She was the Greater Metro Conference Player of the Year 3 out of 4 years. But when she got to St. Louis and when she got to UW Green Bay, she plays at a much higher level than she did in high school because you have to. And that's what Taylor will do. 52-14, and she will do our state proud. 3 from the corner, short. I don't know if she's going to be Caitlin Clark, but I'll tell you, she's going to have a nice career at Iowa. One-hander all the way. No stopping her. 54-14. Another great example, McKenna Warnock. McKenna Warnock scored 10 billion points in high school and deserved every one of them and worked her tail off. I know she did. But when she got to Iowa, it was a whole different ballgame. And you know what? She had a nice career at Iowa. Really nice career. And she worked hard. Taylor will be the same thing. Tegan Mulaney will be the same thing. Tegan Mulaney, another 85%er. There's more there. We just haven't seen it yet because she doesn't need to use it. 55-14, 5.5 first half. It has been all Verona. Now, will we see it in the postseason? I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. Maybe. Corner shot, no good. Briggs all the way. (57-14) Verona. Shot, no good. Rebound now ahead. Pass, Briggs, no. So if you can't tell, tonight's kind of an unconventional broadcast. I mean, I consider a call straight play-by-play for, this game, but I mean, it's 57-14. So we're going to talk about other things. So here's the next question. It's 57-14. Should Verona pull all their starters out, stop pressing, play half-court basketball so you don't make the other team feel bad? Because that's what people said about Notre Dame when they were up on Sheboygan South. But, you humiliated these kids. 3-point shot off the glass. And you humiliated them. You were just running it up on them intentionally, laughing at them. None of that stuff was true. And that score was 122-6. I get that. It's 59-17. At what point should we do this? Because there's a couple things I can tell you. The Craig kids don't want that. Nobody wants to be given charity on the field. Nobody. And if you do, get off the field. You're going to get hurt, you're going to get somebody else hurt. Stremlow for 2. None of these, I guarantee you, none of these Craig kids want anybody to take it easy on them. Gee, don't make them feel bad. They're competitors. They compete, as they should. Whether you're a starter, whether you're a reserve, whatever. And if you're a reserve, you get in there, you've earned your time to play. And you better play, because guess what? You're competing for minutes. Even if you don't think you are, you are. So this nonsense of, well, gee, they're pressing, and gee, they're playing really hard defense. Yeah, right. This isn't a fourth grade YMCA league. And here's what's funny about that whole thing. Everybody went on and on and on about Notre Dame just being so hard on poor Sheboygan South. You know what the AD said? We got to get better. That's on us. We got to improve. That's my kind of AD. That's the kind of dude I want to go have a cup of coffee with. He said, we got to do better than that. He didn't say, gee, Notre Dame was mean to us. Coach Kellen's not going to come back at the end of the game and say, gee, Verona was just so mean. They, run the score up on us. No, they're playing basketball. And they got playoff games in a week. You don't think they got to get ready? They got to get ready. 16-year-old kids aren't like everybody else where you'd say, okay, now for this game when we get ahead, just turn it off. Right? Just, don't try your hardest. But then when we play Arrowhead in 2 weeks, you better try your hardest. You don't mess with the kids' minds like that. You play hard all the time. And the Notre Dame kids went on a show, and the first question was 122-6. What is that? You don't ask the kids that. The kids do what their coaches tell them to do. They don't sit there in the game, get together at a hello and say, should we really try very hard because we might hurt their feelings? You do your job. You want to question somebody, get Sarah Rhodey on there. Question her. She can take it. Well, we went ahead and skipped the halftime report to bring you back live. 73-22, Verona. It's 8:08 p.m. and we are live as of right now. So I know there's buffering tonight. It's just one of those things about. It's one of those things that you know, the internet, you can't control it. It's just the way it is. So doing the best we can with what we have. Three-point shot, no good. A rebound. Verona, 73-22 as we're just underway in the second half. Briggs, no good. Work on getting the clock back up for y'all. Briggs is fouled. To the line for two, first one in and good, 74-22. Yeah, loop, exactly. 1 for 2. Pass ahead, shot, knocked away, and we've got a foul. (74-22) Verona. It was a 35-point lead with 8 minutes left. There'll be a running clock the remainder of the game. Got a ways to go for that. I would expect Verona to hit 100 tonight. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Last time these two teams played, January 5th at Craig, Verona 97, Craig 25. So we kind of knew coming in it wasn't going to be that competitive, which we kind of knew that anyway, but that's the majority of Verona's games. But, you know, Reagan Briggs contacted me at the beginning of the season. She said, boy, I sure hope you guys do a Verona game this year. And I said, Reagan, I guarantee you we'll be there. It took until their very last home game and senior night, but we made it. And I wasn't going to let her down. 76-22 Verona. Pass, Stremlow picks it off, and here come the Wildcats. Oh, no-look pass. 3, bang. Maya Ellis from downtown. 79-22, and now a steal by Stremlow. She'll take it all the way, no good. Look who's there with the putback and in. Ali Jerza puts it in, and it's 81-22. And mass substitutions now for Verona. Briggs still in there. Stremlow's out. Taylor hit 1,000 tonight. Briggs 3 short. Well, I went 0 for 2 on senior week with the home team and the seniors losing the first 2 games of this week. Maybe that streak will change. Random Lake lost their senior night. And Monday, where was I Monday? That seems so long ago. Random Lake lost theirs on Monday, and Kakana lost theirs on Tuesday. 83-22. 14 and a half to go. Loop. Maya actually tore ACL last, I believe, end of last summer. Yeah, she's a good baller. Heck of a golfer, too. A really good golfer. Briggs, no. Rebound. Cougars. Yeah, so I went over and talked to her during pregame. I said, I'm going to miss seeing your game out there tonight. She's like, yeah, me too. It's been rough. 3-point shot, no good. Going to the line will be 23, Abby Kloss. Actually, inbound, never mind. 3-pointer, top of the key, no good. Offensive board, kick out, 3, front iron, and off. And now a steal. Briggs rolls off. And there's going to be a foul on 32, Allison Bosley. That is her third team foul on Verona, 1 on Janesville Craig. First one in and good. Hey, Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, walk in and be seen without an appointment at their Ortho ASAP clinic, a faster, easier, and less expensive alternative to the ER or urgent care. Locations in Pewaukee, Mukwonago, and Brookfield. Avoid lines and meet with orthopedic providers who specialize in sprains, strains, fractures, lacerations, dislocations, and more. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference. 83-24, 13:30 remaining second half. It was 72-22 at the half. Inside, Stremlow, spin off the glass. Taylor Stremlow for 2. Biggest lead of the night for Verona, 61 points, 85-24. Janesville Craig coming into tonight, 10 and 11. Though this is their final regular season game. Taylor no good that time. And this also Verona's last regular season game. Playoffs start next Tuesday with the opening round, and then regional semifinals on Friday and regional finals Saturday, sectional semifinals the next Thursday, and sectional finals the next Saturday. Verona gets Sun Prairie East next Friday as the 3 seed. 3-point shot, no good. Substitutions abound for Verona. $85-24, 12:29 remaining. Bosley for 2. Bosley. Keep wanting to say Bosley. It's Bosley. We'll get it right here one of these times. Another turnover, Verona ball. 12 minutes. Up top, 3. Yes! Emily Jensen on the bomb, and it's 90-24. And Bosley on the foul. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta get a picture of the Jolly Good in there. Absolutely. Here you go. Yo, right here. (90-24), Verona. 11:37 remaining. Second half. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Cougars. Hey, Loop, wearing this headset and saying Cougar makes me think of Top Gun. Talk to me, Cougar. Talk to me, Cougar. 90-24, 11:28 remaining. Don't ever take us too seriously, you guys. Never do that. It would be an enormous mistake. Briggs is partially blocked, a.k.a. blocked. Nice dish. Three short. Tate Jacobson. Now here's number 2, Nady Ron. Reagan Briggs for 2. 92-24. That shot rolls around and in for Lily Campbell. Here's Briggs at the wing, working off the screen. Don't give her that room. Drive, nice dish, underneath, kick out, spin, top of the key, Briggs, 3, short. Rebound, Verona. And now a travel. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and click the notification bell to get notified every time we go live. Over 200 live events per year, almost 6,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and 25,000 followers on social media. We'd love to have you join us. Remember, click subscribe and ring the bell. Every time a bell rings, another girls event starts on W7. That's all good. Thanks, my man. 92-26, 10 minutes remaining. 3-point shot from the wing, no good. Rebound, Verona. And now a jump ball. Substitutions for Craig. 9:49 remaining second half, 92-26 Wildcats. They led 72-22 at halftime. 20-4 here in the second half. Reminder, coming up following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Her and her teammates will join us courtside, talk about tonight's game, talk about the upcoming playoffs, all that fun stuff. Don't miss it. Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up next. basket, good, and a foul. (94-26), 9:21 left. Taylor Strumlow for two, 96-26, 9:08 to go. Foul on Verona. Going to the line will be number 3, Lily Campbell. And a line change for the Wildcats. Strumlow out maybe for the last time tonight. Free throw, no good. Verona ball. Jensen. 3-point shot, no good off the back iron. Kind of like most of my golf shots. No good off the pole somewhere. Rebound, Jensen. Verona edged in on that 100 points. Who's going to get it? Post in the comments who reaches the 100 points. There's Briggs. You better hurry. That shot no good. Put in the comments who gets the 100th point tonight. Steele. Picks up her dribble. Ava Schaffner to Mara Gunrow. Now Campbell, baseline drive, nowhere to go, back up top. 7 minutes remaining. And that one is good. Campbell on the basket. 96-28. Bucket. Reagan Briggs, and now they're 2 away, 98-28. My guess, Reagan Briggs. Nah, let's go unoriginal here. Let's go with, who's number 2? Natalie Ron. Well, I think Natalie Ron gets it. Or Briggs. Reagan Briggs for 3. 101-28. Quick break. You're watching W7. And out comes Reagan Briggs, 101-28. The senior gets her love, and well deserved. 3. Answer 3, no good. Verona on the rebound, 5 minutes to go. Three. See, I knew it was coming. I knew Ron was going to get him. It was a little bit late. (107-28). 4.5 to go. Four minutes exactly, 107-31. Inside. Shot off the mark, rebound Craig. (107-31), 3:08 to go. Inside on the post, little hook, no. Gets her own rebound and knocked away. That was Ellie Gadavish. Gets it again, third time, no. Fourth time, yes. Now I gotta fix my scoreboard because I'm officially out of room. .208 remaining, 109-33. And the clock will roll on. Out of bounds, Craig ball. .115. Three-point shot off the mark. Reminder coming up, the Jolly Good Soda player of the game. As we are under a minute. From the corner, no. Three-point shot, long. .15 seconds. 109-33 will be your final. Verona completes their regular season, 24 wins and no losses. Both teams head to the postseason. Verona on a 24-0 run. And by the way, the answer to a trivia question, the record that Coach Lexi Richardson holds that nobody else has, she has a 1,000 winning percentage in her career. 1,000. She's 24-0 in her career as head coach. Nobody else can brag a winning percentage of that high. Not even Angie Murphy. 109-33, your final. We'll be back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. You've been watching Senior Week on W7 Live. All right, here we go. W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda players of the game tonight. It is the Verona girls basketball seniors.
Yeah.
Congratulations, all of you. Give yourself some love. Good job, you guys. Taylor, let's get the 1,000 points thing dealt with first. I'm so impressed you did that in 3 seasons, considering you missed your sophomore year.
Yeah.
What's it like reaching that milestone for you?
I mean, like you said, I missed sophomore year, so this is just really special. This is a great group, and I couldn't have done it without them, so it was just really happy. I mean, obviously bittersweet senior night, so it's a little emotional, but yeah, it was fun.
Knowing you as I do, bigger things on your mind than 1,000 points,
absolutely.
Right? Tell me about that. What's going through your head right now? The regular season's over. There's no more. Well, we can't look ahead. You're here now.
Yeah.
Where's your headspace right now?
I mean, just one game at a time now. You know, it's lose or be done, and we don't want to be done. Us seniors don't want to be done. Our team doesn't want to be done. So we're gonna work every game by game, practice by practice, to just get better and win.
James, hey, get out of the way. You got a press conference behind you. So, number 3 seed. Do you guys feel a little disrespected, maybe? And again, no knock on Arrowhead or Oregon. They're both great teams, but do you feel like maybe people are underestimating you guys a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, both great teams. Obviously, I'm biased. I think we're a great team. I see the work we put in behind the scenes, and I think, obviously, I always think we deserve that number 1 seed. Just how hard we work as a team and our chemistry. But it is what it is, and we'll make the best out of it and show everyone what we deserve.
Is this team built to go all the way?
Absolutely.
That's what I like to hear. Okay. Hey, great job by you. Give me RB.
You.
Where's Reagan at?
Reagan! Right here.
Great job, Taylor.
Thank you.
We're not going to hurry you guys. I get to see these guys once a year. I'm going to take the most of it.
Right.
Reagan, at the beginning of the year, you told me, will you please come out and do a game? You didn't know it was going to be the very, very last game of your home high school career, did you?
No, actually not at all.
Talk about this team, Reagan. What do you like about them? Obviously, you've had a sensational year. I mentioned tonight on the broadcast, I thought, you could pick top 8 semifinalists and go with any of them, and you're on that list for me. You and Sydney Cherney, in addition to the other 6. Taylor, of course, a phenomenal player as well. But tell me about this journey for you, Reagan, and what it's been like, all the way up through this year.
It's really just been like crazy, magical. Like, this team is the best team I've ever played with. They make me all happy. We all have fun together, and I think that's our biggest thing. We have so much fun playing together, and that's why we are so successful, is because we all enjoy it, and we're passionate about each other, and we're confident in each other. And so it's just so, like, I appreciate having my teammates that I do, even the underclassmen and the juniors. Everybody's great, and they made this night really special for us too.
I know you just play with a chip on your shoulder anyway, because that's just how you play the game. But is there a little more in the tank now, considering where you guys are seated? Finished undefeated. I mean, is there a little extra gas in the tank now?
For sure. Yeah. Like, a lot of people think we're upset about our seed. We're really not. Like, that honestly made us feel better. It's like, you
got to beat the best anyway,
exactly.
Right? It's all that matters is when you play them, right?
Like our coach said, to be the best, you have to beat the best.
She's exactly right.
Exactly.
And you guys wouldn't have it any other way anyway. So, why not go the hard way, right? I mean, that makes it more fun, right?
Right, and now we have no chip on our shoulder. We're motivated.
Yeah.
We're ready to win and prove everybody wrong.
I could tell. Congratulations on a fabulous career at Verona. Looking forward to seeing you at St. Cloud State. You made a great decision going there. It's a great staff, great program. You're going to have a great time there.
Thank you.
So enjoy that. Give me Ella. Where's Ella at? Okay, Ella, give me the inside scoop on these goofballs. I mean, what do I need to know? What's the 411 here? What do I have? You don't even know what 411 is, do you? What's the info I got to have?
These are just really my best friends. We all get along so well. We have such good team chemistry, and we all come in and we ready to work hard every single day, and we all just get along super well.
How do you put, hey, this is it? Every game could, from now on, every game could be your last game. How do you kind of put that aside and focus on what's ahead and just play in the game?
I would say just really living in the moment, enjoying these last few games that I have with some of my best friends here, and just we're excited. We're really, I'd say, getting the 3rd seed. We're kind of using that as fuel. We're excited to play these good teams and get some good competitive basketball.
Tell me about your coach, Ella. What's great about her? There's a lot of things, but you tell me.
We love her. She comes in, she pushes us every single day. we work on just really keeping those good habits throughout all of our games, so then they carry on over into those really good games. And so we have those habits instilled for later on in the playoffs when we were playing those tough games.
Congratulations on a great career. We're not done yet, right? We got more work to do, right? We're just getting going.
Absolutely.
So congratulations on your career here at Verona, and
Thank
best of
you.
luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
Give me Maya. You know, our lives, this is Maya Ellis, our lives are full of memories we never forget. Will you take with you walking onto that floor with your parents, you know, on senior night and what that was like? And can you tell me just how that felt?
It was really emotional. It was kind of like surreal because I've seen like the past 2 years of seniors go through, and you know, I'm looking at them like, oh my God, that's gonna be me in a few years, and it happened today, and it just didn't even feel real.
How I asked Ella this, I'll ask you the same thing. You know, the four of you obviously are pretty close. How do you compartmentalize saying, okay, we have that, but that's got to be over here for now because we got to play and we got to win and we got to keep going? How do you do that?
We kind of just make sure like our entire team is included in everything that we do,
That's
like
a great
on
idea.
and off the court. Like a lot of us will call like the whole, what do we have, like 11 on our team. I have 11 best friends. All of them are very close. They know very personal things about my life. We have very long talks in the locker room. We make sure that, you know, we get a lot of personal things too. A lot of things that happen off the court really translate to on the court time too.
When you come back in November, when in November next year, look, I'm breaking into this. Do it. In November, what are you gonna, when you look back, what are you gonna miss? What's the one thing that you say, boy, I'll really miss this?
I think the anticipation on season. Right now we're anticipating postseason, like playoffs and everything, anticipating our run, and just kind of like the adrenaline that you get from every game. Even when we have these like large like margin games, like it's really exciting to get prepared and go through our traditions together. And so I'm just really gonna miss like the preparation for everything.
That's you should look at getting into coaching at some point, because I think you'd be a really good coach if you're going to miss that. Most kids would say, well, I'm going to miss, you know, the big game, and for you it's I'm going to miss practice and getting ready for the big game, which is really cool. They're breaking out the Jolly Good out there.
I see them.
The Verona girls basketball class of 2024 seniors are your W7 Jolly Good Soda players of the game tonight. I want to thank Joel Zimba, Lexi Richardson, Julie Briggs, all of our friends from Verona. We've had a great time here tonight. Hope you guys have too. Enjoy the postseason. Yes, go play hard. Yes, compete, but make sure to look around. You know, and in one of those games, find your parents in the crowd, make eye contact, and that'll also be something you'll never forget. Final score, 109-33, Verona over Janesville. Craig, our next and final game on Senior Week is tomorrow from Waupun. Wanakee at Waupun, 7:15 start time from Waupun. For Maya Ellis, for Taylor Stremlow, for Reagan Briggs, and for Ella Gorzalski. I was going to say it. I had it. I was just getting there. Ella
I just had to help
Ella
you.
knows I got her. I'm Gary Ripperman. You've been watching W7 Live. We'll be back on Friday. Have a great night. One last thing. We are W7, and we are for the girls.